Hey Dan, my name is Sergio with Metro Design, and the screencast I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring more customers to your business, save your renovators. Now, Joe is the owner of the agency, but I will be guiding you how we will work together to grow your clientele. And he would kindly like to give any feedback after listening to this new information. I would be glad to receive it and be thankful in advance. Now, the first question with business owners is usually along the lines of why you should do this. Well, Dan, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Now, sometimes the hesitation they have with hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I found that giving people an easy attack plan of things that they can do for free has resulted in local owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, can you please do this for me? So if by the end of the video you like what you heard, you can see the skills that will help you land more customers, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if you simply want to take this free attack plan and try it yourself, that works for me too. Now before you try it yourself, let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your local competition. And the first thing I like to go over is your content. So in order for your business to be fully optimized with Google, your landing page, aka homepage, needs at least 1,500 words filled with keywords. But since you don't have an operational site yet, which is totally fine, I'll be going over your competitor, ME Design Construction. So I found these guys have about 253 words filled with keyword-rich content. And this is still very beatable. This shows how rich keyword content is such a powerhouse for authority. Now, every month people are searching for certain keywords a number of times, which you may found not be number one. And as we can see when I pull up this tool, Ahrefs, I already have your competitor pulled up, ME Design Construction. You can see what his site's actually ranking for. So his backlinks are at 260. He has 60 referring domains and 152 organic keywords. So go and take a little bit deeper dive into his keywords after I sign back in. You can see these are the keywords that his content is ranking for. Now his positions could be a little higher, but that's where you can come and take all these that apply to your business, of course, and rank them higher than he has, and you'll be taking all his traffic. Now, of course, there's better keywords than the ones that he's using, so we can do research and find those for sure. But let's take an example of ME Design. So this ME Design keyword is getting 100 search volume per month. And KD, this is so 12 is on a scale of 0 to 100. That's how hard it is to rank it. So 12 is not too bad, but it's still a little harder than a 2 or 0 would be. So this keyword is bringing him 4.8 people per month out of this 100 volume that is being searched. That's because he's in the 5th position. If you were in the 1st, he'd be getting more traffic out of the volume. Alright, now that you know a little bit about what goes into keyword and what it does for your content, which is volume, KD, traffic, and position. You always want your position to be number 1. Traffic will be based on your position. KD is how hard to rank it, and volume is the amount that it's searched each month. So let's move on to the next optimization section, which is the second most important thing I want to talk about. We call this in Google Map Pack or Maps. So doing a search for Northwest Indiana renovation, I go to this map pack. You can see you're not on there, but you can see that each business has a business name, an address, and a phone number, right? That's called maps. So you're probably asking, hey, how do I rank in maps besides reviews, of course? Well, to answer your question, I'll pull up this tool called YSpark. And inside the tool, there's a local citation finder resource. And you can see he only has 2 citations or 10 citation sources, but not only 2 of them are being listed because not all of them will be credible for Google to list as a citation, as a credible citation, I should say. So this is really easy to beat, but you want at least double or triple the amount of citation sources that your local competitor would have. So if he has 10, you want 20 and 30, but 100 would be safe, so you can beat any competition in your local area besides this guy. So these citations, aka maps, are submitted word for word into directories such as Yellow Book, White Book, C-Star, so on and so on. Even Facebook has an area to where you can submit a citation. He is lacking on the Facebook because that will bring his domain authority up a lot more than it is already at. But now you know a little bit what a citation does for your Google Map ranking. The third thing I like to go over with you is another important aspect of Google. We call this thing that gives your site authority, link juice. So you see when I do the search for Northwest Indiana renovation, you see ME Design Construction is in the 1st position, and Doppler Construction, and Straight Builders, and Northwest Indiana Remodeling. All of these are on the 1st page of Google. Now this is where you want to be, and to get there you need to be at the competition in every aspect. So this link juice that we put works like this. Site A is pointing to Site B, therefore Site A is acting like link juice, which gives Site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. But there's more to it than just that. The link juice you obtain works a lot more effective when you have a relative site linking back at you. For example, if you were to have a CK building or ME Design linking back to you, it'd be a lot more effective than like a pizza linking back to you because you don't sling pizza for a living. Anyways, now if I were to go to Ahrefs again, go to overview, I can show you his backlinks. And if you're looking to use this tool, I pay about $100 a month, and it's great for checking out any link juice or any keywords that any sites may have to offer. So you can see he has about 244 backlinks, and looking down, you can see all his links. You can see where they're linking to and what they're doing for his site. Now you can go down and take every single one and make them your own. Yeah, it's that easy. But it is a little time consuming, I will admit. Clicking on each one, entering, and some comments on the page and saying it's going to link back to your page. That's all you have to do. Now, the three things I went over today, right, were content, citations, and backlinks. So for your content, you want at least 1,500 words on your homepage. Any service page or location page, you want at least 500. Any about page or contact page, you want at least 250. And that will get you completely optimized in Google's content perspective. Now for your citations, you want at least 100, maybe double or triple at least the amount of citation any competitor, your local competition would have. Sorry. And lastly, your link juice. You want more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google your authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. So I bet you're wondering what now? Well, you can either go through this information today and do this on your own. I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route, want to save yourself some time, give me a call at 515-468-3039. Once again, my name is Sergio. My number is 515-468-3039. I look forward to hearing from you. You have a great one, Dan.